was Derval. He tried to kill the Sun King. Unbelievable.
We're letting the Oseram take Derval? Give him a rap on the knuckles and let him go. She was incredible. Stopped Derval without breaking a sweat. I had no idea the Nora was so fierce.
Derval stormed the palace, and he still lives?
Didn't even hesitate. She stood between the assassin and our Sun King.
We're letting the Oseram decide what to do with him, but he tried to kill our Sun King.
We're letting the Oseram take Derval? Give him a rap on the knuckles and let him go.
I'll wager Erend is behind Derval's extradition. Oseram stick together after all.
That crazy Oseram tried to kill our Sun King till the machine rider stopped him cold.
We're letting the Oseram decide what to do with him, but he tried to kill our Sun King. It will be a long time before the sun is appeased. The corruption will keep spreading.
Hi, peeps. We'll get going momentarily here. I am just, refunding points to people on stuff because apparently I had forgotten to do so. And
If I got my hands on Derval,
I don't know if I did that one. No, I did that one.
for the Oseram to take.
No, I did that one. Because, like, yeah, I obviously can't eat chorus fruit during this. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, hang on, that reminds me, I do not have the sound switched to the correct sound here, so let me fix that. And then no one let me forget to change the sound back later so that I don't
The only justice Derval deserves.
screw up and not record my game sound again. Because that was fun when that happened.
Gone too far this time. Derval should die for his crimes.
I love this bit.
Derval stormed the palace, and he still lives?
No worries, Jen. Although I have no memory of what you mean by yesterday because time is not processing me right now.
Crazy Oseram tried to kill our Sun King.
Alright, I am just refilling my juice real quick and then we'll go.
If I got my hands on Derval, there wouldn't be anything left of him for the Oseram to take.
Oh, you're in for a treat. It's quite a show.
Oh, yeah, that would require some recovery from you.
Just because he failed to kill the Sun King doesn't mean he's any less guilty. He should pay. idea that Nora would fear. Waste of time. Show was better last week.
The only justice Derval deserves is at the tip of a spear.
I love this bit.
I prefer the one about the sun priest falling in love with a merchant salamander.
Oh, you're in for a treat. It's quite a show.
Okay, so here we are. By the way, something I had forgotten, because I think I only played like one mission after the main story had ended last time. Last time I played is that it handles
Glad I stopped for a bit.
Genfire. Thank you for the resub. 8 months, yay! And Owl, thank you for before for the resub as well. 16 months. Love you both. Thank you so much.
My mind's full of all the things I have to do, which means I need to take a moment and let it wander.
It's a bit,
Huh?
frivolous, isn't it?
Yeah, that's one of the ones I want to do. Thank you for doing a gift sub. That gift sub wound up going to Alfred. Much, much appreciated. And now we have ourselves a, now we have ourselves a hype train. Oh! Brain did not process that word very well. Wait, is there campfire there and camp... Guys, there's two campfires right off from each other. They're right across from each other. And I was about to read the thing that you said about they're at 1,500 pounds that they've got for leukemia research, but then Mark turned around and did another 9 gift subs. Oh, and Jen did 100 bits, but Mark did another 9 gift subs. Goodness gracious. And those wound up going to Colton, Bread Tab, Devious Decoy, Tigresa, Slack, Crazy Canadian, Heilman, Little Rick's Cat, and Jollyman 37. And that just shot us up a couple levels on that hype train instantly. And hang on, let me check. Let's see, hang on. Okay, even before we had been sitting under 100 subs for a bit, so like even before that we were already back up above 100. That puts us at 116. Yeah.
Better last week.
Jen, thank you for also adding 100 bits to that. Much appreciated. Yay! Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Who is what? What's going on, Eric?
One about the sun priest falling in love with
Oh, are you trying to get me to say who the rest of the whoops, who the rest of the incoming are? I will only give the one hint that I have been willing to give to others, and that is that there are at least 2 more. There are at least 2 more. I will not say if there's only 2 or if there's like 20 or what, but oh. Although I guess like the other thing that I've been telling everybody is that I will be I will be very surprised if people don't guess everybody. What I was going to say before you guys were so rudely nice to me. Oh, hey, there's a Vantage up here, too. Jan, thank you for another 400 bits. And thank you so much. Thank you for everything you do, too. There's a Vantage up here, so I'm going to go find that real quick since we're right here next to it. I guess it's gonna be right up there next to the, yeah, I can even see it from down here already. Cool. Let's get up there. The Hermit's Join TV. I mean, I've tried to steal both Zed and Joe a few times, but, you know, they have their own lives to live. That's fine. Yeah, stream weekend is next weekend, so it's coming up. Shout out if one of the mods is around to be able to type it in there. Shout out to Genfire, because she just started her own Bedrock Patreon server today. And that is pretty rad. I mean, I might be biased towards that fact, but I'd say that that's pretty rad. Oh, you're Java one. Okay. Regardless, you started your own Patreon server today. And it is really, really exciting to me to see someone that I have known for a while hit that point.
It's on to me.
Like, just watching all of my Zcraft friends grow to those points has been so exciting for me, and I am proud of that community as a whole.
Keep quiet now.
Friendo, do not charge at me, please. Why? I'm apparently coming at this from all the wrong angles. Just say, how do I get up there? Oh, starting student still on screen. My bad. My bad. But yes, thank you so much for doing the shout out for Dean. I seriously am just so proud of everybody. Like, obviously we need to get up to right there. It's just, how do we get up to right there? Oh, and apparently this is how. Yay! Level 3! And it's awesome to me to hear things like that I'm someone's inspiration for stuff like that, and I don't know. Oops. I've been watching, you know, you and Mia and Graham and Thomas and everybody just grow so much, and it's just been really cool. There we go. Vantage. Oh yeah, before I do the Vantage, I remember what I was going to say before. It has been a very... I had completely forgotten about how this game handles...
Again.
Ooh. How this game handles going back after the final battle. Because since the final battle messes with the world so much, they instead of having the game continue after that, it actually resets you back to before that. But you still get all of like the experience and everything you'd gotten from that. So I found out some people even just farm experience from all that. And I'm like, no, there's easier things to do. Anyway, part of why these streams are unofficially a After Dark automatically is because this thing is about to say a pocket shitstorm, which is the funniest fucking word to me. We're not close enough.
The Pocket Shitstorm Tour, Day 9. I was setting up my tent right here when Wyatt's call came through. I came as fast as I could, but you'd already slipped into a coma. We never got a chance to say goodbye.
And this is what the area around here looked like way back when. Still not sure exactly where we're supposed to be here. But there is what this looks like without Meridian on top of it. And the sun's starting to come up. We're gonna stand here and wait, let the sun come up, but I'm gonna like look at my map in the meantime. So locations, we do know what they are, is that the body of water that you can just see at the edge here is Salt Lake. This is Denver. This is Colorado Springs. Red Rocks Amphitheater is right up in here. And at least part of this area that we're going to head into for the DLC is Yellowstone. Oh yeah, I never got through all of them, but I definitely have gotten through several of them. Definitely have gotten through several of them. Shh. Welcome, welcome. How's it going? That is a beautiful view of the city. Wow. Oh. But yes, Foxford! I'm glad that you did what I do a lot of the time, Al. Oh yeah, no, I'm definitely hitting a screenshot here. Where you forget the shout out bit. But yes, shout out for Impish Fox. Hello, hello. Impish Fox is one of my friends from back on Symmetria, actually, and runs with Bexy a lot and everything. Good to see you. Hope that you had a good one. We're gonna go ahead. Before I just stand here and like gawk at this all day, we're just gonna rappel down. And start making our way towards the DLC area. I don't know how much we're going to get done on it today. Although, okay, actually, I know Healing was telling me first I should make sure I go get the remaining power cells and get that armor. So let's actually also look and see where I get those. Power cell locations. Oh my god, it's an IGN guide. Hey guys, remember Game Facts? Oh, it's a beautiful, beautiful view. That is that is what I'm going to be doing. Oh snap. I think I haven't gotten that one. Yeah, let's go there. But yeah, wow. Game Facts. Good night, Jan. Take care. But yeah, no, it's definitely a gorgeous view. There's a reason that place is inspiring my base to see. I can get around to it. This place is in rough shape when we get to it. Mm. Some good old low-level watchers. Oh, this place look familiar to anybody?
This old place. I haven't been here in years. Wonder what I can find.
Don't mind me just casually shooting rats.
Low and quiet does it.
But yeah, now that I'm old enough to know what these places do and what's going on with them, I might as well take a look around.
And maybe that's all I need, you know? That moment the door opened and you were standing there wearing that retro weave dress and the way you smiled. I had to look away or you were gonna see on my face what had just blossomed inside me, you know? It was just an instant, but I knew we'd be forever.
And pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Death. I'm sorry. It's been a while. And whoa, these meds Johnny gave us are really something. So, okay, from the top, kids. Hail Mary, full of grace.
And Machu Picchu. Always wanted to see that. Never did. Why didn't I go with Owen when he asked? Stupid. Should have gone. Well.
Shall soon dissolve like snow. The sun forbear to shine. But God, who called me here below, will be forever mine.
All these super sad stories.
I mean, seriously? Record our thoughts for posterity? Great idea, Director Evans. Like I haven't done enough for posterity already. Like I wouldn't be here like this if not for posterity. I'm done with posterity. Posterity can go.
And yeah, no, I love that this place has additional stuff after the later in the game. Like, it's such an interesting thing, and also just like the being glad that you didn't hear this stuff as a kid. Can you imagine how much more screwed up Aloy would have been?
Tasty.
Well, happy New Year, dear diary. Can you believe we actually celebrated last night? Well, we did. Kind of. Director Evans invited everyone to gather in the community room. Don't know where she got the party hats. That was a ghoulish touch. So there we sit, watching the clock tick down to midnight, and I'm thinking, am I the only one who gets the symbolism of this? It might have been worth it if Skylar had gotten drunk again, but I seem to be a mistake she doesn't want to repeat.
I saw them lining up in the community room. Like cattle in a slaughterhouse, but smiling at each other. Shauna handing out meds like being alive is some kind of pain to be eased. Well, not me. I don't want to go quiet. I don't want to trail off. I want a period at the end of my life sentence, not an ellipses. Hell, an exclamation mark. So if that upsets whoever finds this, too bad. I don't know anyone, anything, anymore.
Well then. We're down here because there should be another power cell thing down here. But, obviously we're getting a little bit of other story along the way, too. You can hear these in the prologue? Jeez. Jeez. I wouldn't. Whoa. Ooh, that's not. Oh, well, that's a relatively straightforward way to get through there. Okay. I don't know what I was expecting, but just being able to break that wasn't it.
The old ones didn't leave these. They're new growth.
Oh yeah, by the way, there were the people who were wondering what the like what the various machines were doing here, because yeah, we've got the context by now for it to not be spoilers for me to explain it. Basically, like, for example, the ones that have like the spinny antlers, they are oops. Can I actually hit? They're basically tilling the ground to put to go ahead and grow stuff in. There's a lot of bats. As an example, or like it shows it's like the gators are there to filter the water and da da da. Aloy's been through some shit as a 6-year-old, but I would feel like if personally if I were to hear all this as an already screwed up 6-year-old, it would contribute to making me even more screwed up, you know? Also, it occurs to me that technically we're no longer wearing the same focus that we got off that dead body. We're on like 3 focuses later by now.
That'll keep my stomach quiet.
I'll keep on looking then. Clearly not that one. Oh no, you're completely fine. I'm stuck with the one minor frustration of my of like having to look a couple feet to the side to be able to see what people are saying. So I sometimes am a little slow. See,
That area back there. I wonder if I can find a way into it now that I'm older.
yeah. How about just smashing the wall down? Does that work? Exactly, yeah, no, your comments are great. Feel free to keep commenting. I'm a little slow to respond sometimes, but that doesn't mean I want you to stop.
Another power cell. I only need one more to get to that ancient armor I found.
Okay, can I... Oh, here's our context for all that, too. From Director Evans to all, subject, all good things. To all staff, I regret to inform you that our worst fears have been realized. The Wichita salient has collapsed and our position will be overrun in less than 24 hours. As I'm sure you understand, exfiltration transport is not available. If you wish to abandon the facility and try your luck on foot, you may do so. Lock 2 will unseal at 21 hours and remain unsealed for 15 minutes. Godspeed. For those who'd rather not die on our feet, there will be a gathering in the community room at 2200 hours and Nurse Chana will make other means available. I want to underscore how proud I am of each and every person who served at this post. It is important to bear in mind that our sacrifices will not be in vain. I hope that makes this a little easier. For months now, I've been signing off off messages as Director Evans, but I suppose we can dispense with such formalities now. Respectfully, Ellen. So yeah, but this game has so much crazy, well thought out world building, and it is depressing but amazing at the same time. They unlock extra dialogue in the DLC. Nice. Yeah, I grabbed the flower that was there already, unless there's more than one in here. I don't think there's more than one in here, right? Okay. Yeah, just smashing stuff seems to work well enough, you know? I'm for smashing things. Presumably means this is a dead end then. Yep, looks pretty dead end to me. Or maybe that's the room we just for in scanning everything. Probably. I think that's everything in there. Yeah, we'd already scanned everything in here. Okay. So we just want to get back out. I need an escape rope. Okay. And gotta figure out what the other power cell we don't have yet.
These will keep.
That's how problems are indeed solved in that. Okay. So let me check the IGN page here and see what the last one that we haven't been to is. We got the one inside the temple. I'm pretty sure. Oh, maybe not. Maybe, let's see. I know I've got the one from Graveford. I know I've got one from Gaia Prime. Maybe Graveford is the one that I missed. I might have missed the Graveford one, in which case that's really annoying. It's either that or I missed the one in Allmother Temple, so I'm gonna go check that one. Yeah, there's definitely every possibility that this is the one that I missed. Yeah. Yeah, in the, it's through, like, some vent thing it shows. I have a feeling this is the one I missed on my first playthrough, too. Okay. Me, let's go play the DLC. Me gets distracted by a main story mission.
Save these for the trail.
By the way, these little kinds of fiddly bits are exactly the kind of stuff that... Huh? Why did everything just go?
Getting soaked from melted snow.
Also, I don't think I ever realized that there was, like, the things directly over there. But yeah, the little fiddly bits like this are exactly the kind of thing that I do appreciate backseat gaming for. So, thank you very much for it.
Do you suppose she speaks to the goddess?
There is still corruption loose in the world, but it will be cleansed. The Anointed will see to that.
Let's see. I think I have to...
Forgive, Aloy. Forgive.
Calm down, Tirsa.
The Anointed will cleanse the corruption beyond the sacred land.
Is it through here? Yeah. Pretty sure this is the one we're missing. Yep.
This should be the last power cell I need to get to that ancient armor I found.
Wait, okay. We get to have shimmery armor the rest of the game. I was forgetting to refill all of my stuff as we go. Yeah, I don't care. We're taking the fun way down. Oh, apparently we're not taking the fun way down. What? How'd that kill me? Y'all, what? What? I'm sorry, what? That has killed me over the course of this game. Or everything else that I've survived over the course of this game, and somehow that just killed me. Woo! There are no shortcuts in this life, Aloy. Oh god, I still need to find, because yeah, buried back on my YouTube channel, there is a video of me
Can't be too
dying hysterically to a stormbird during my old playthrough. It's like, after everything else you've survived, this is what kills you? That drop right there. I know that I have just, like, thrown myself off of taller things than that and lived. Whatevs. Oh, you found that video? Okay. Featherfall poor is a way of life. I cannot survive in Minecraft without Featherfall because I just... Why I will never play half-hearted hardcore is because I know I like jumping off of things too much, and that I would be just too, like, frustrated by having to not jump off things. Oh, do you have new emotes, Graham? Also, thank you for the resub! 31 months.
Get it while I can.
Hack off. Ooh. Drop something blue. I love being back in these lands where everything is so fragile that it dies of small things. Like that was just like a baseline start of the game era that I was using to kill those.
This'll help.
Yeah. And we remember that you've got bit emotes too, Grim, so you can like mix them in. You can do some of each. And it used 4 hours to bring out Strider because I couldn't aim worth it there. Up to you, Grim. How much do you feel like crying? Because if you feel like crying a lot, well, this is your game. I have never even heard of Control, so I have no idea. I couldn't tell you which one you should play. Because I've never heard of Control. What? Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, anybody who has a PS4, this is going to be free on April 19th. Or 5. I'm sure it's probably going to be free on 5 also, but... having a PS5. Huh? Yeah, I'm the one who added the OR 5. And then I made fun of the notion of having a PS5. Oh geez, yeah, that's a lot of emotes to try to figure out. Obviously, I've had those struggles too. I have prioritized the ones that I think people will use and then the ones that I think I will use. Honestly, just put up like a poll in your Discord and ask people what they want. Hope you enjoyed your lunch, Brock. I'm hungry too. Pick out a TV dinner or something. Okay, so we need to go through here to over there.
Those clamps have the armor locked in place. Maybe there's a way to power up the mechanism, release the clamps.
Repair fuse.
Only 2
more. Repair fuse.
Just 1 more.
And there we go.
There we go. The last one.
So
all powered up. Now to get the dials
90.
There must be some kind of code.
270. 360. 450. And 630.
Did it. Let's have a look at that armor. Alright. Now let's see what we can do with this material.
Ooh, barbecue chicken. Patty Melts. Nummy. Yeah, no. I'm genuinely probably going to be TV dinners because I can't be bothered to properly cook on Jackbox night. Not that I've been properly cooking very often right now. Slowly getting the kitchen cleaned up again finally, though. So soon. I'm sorry, can we talk about this view for a second?
Definitely awake now.
Oh, if I can find a good angle for it. It's not, I can't find a good angle for it, darn it. Well, presumably it's partially because you gotta have the focus to begin with to be able to even see it. So I'm guessing you would have to have a focus with the high enough level encoding or like a high enough level passwords on it. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay. Anyway. No, Lee. No getting distracted by that. Where are we bringing this to? Oh, okay. We're not. We are just popping open the box. Outfit. Shield Weaver. And now this is what we wearing. We all shimmery. It's cool. Okay. Is it useless in DLC land?
Well, in DLC land, there's these trees that are all over the place that shoot out like a pulse.
Uh-huh.
And if you get hit by it, your shield automatically deactivates.
Lol.
So you have to like override it. Destroy it. No one gets hilarious, really.
Jeez.
I would say get the lodge weapons, but the weapons you get from DLC land are actually technically better than the lodge weapons.
Yeah, I plan on getting both eventually. Red Maw's the other quest that I still need to definitely do, so.
Still good to have the pilgrimage gifts. Put that in there.
Yeah, I just hate fighting with camera mode. Like it's more trouble than I feel like dealing with. Now I want barbecue chicken. Screw you, whoever brought that up. Like, not that badly. It's just one of those, like, Sorry, I just now saw a different Discord that I'm in. People breaking it to Octo.
Must be the pass O'Toole was talking about, with Banuk territory just above.
Octo having it broken to him that cotton is a fruit, so anything made of cotton is technically made of fruit. Oh, well, this definitely is the hard way up. Okay. There is no accidentally going up here, that's for sure. Ooh, it's all glowy. Ooh. Don't mind if I do.
What are you doing, Aloy? This path leads to the cut. The Banuk have nothing to offer besides useless mysticism. The Eclipse won't stand idle while you waste time playing in the snow. Return to your task.
Surprised you're still checking up on me. I thought you had moved on.
Well, forgive me for still being concerned with the fate of the world.
I was thinking, Rost used to tell me stories about the Banuk and their shamans, and how they thread blue cables through their skin. Kind of like someone else we know, huh? So maybe the real reason you want me to stay clear of the Banuk is to stay clear of your past.
It's not the past that concerns me, Aloy. It's the future. Or possible lack thereof. Which is why you should stop prattling and get back to what matters. But as usual, you'll do as you wish.
Touchy.
I love this banter. I'm still, like, okay, so they did a great job with the Banuk in the actual game, but I am still pissed having gone back and watched the trailers for the game. I discovered that the trailer that I watched that I loved so much that made me want to play the game was actually from, like, actually one of the earliest trailers, and it was from freaking 2 years before the game came out.
This one's a new predator. I can see the heat coming off it.
And that the ones from the actual that the ones from when, like, right before the actual game came out, I was watching those and they are awful. Like, the last trailer right as the game came out is just like this real bizarre thing of just like Banuk shamans just dancing around, and like I don't even know how else to explain it other than it comes across as like completely misrepresenting the game. Like, that's just not what the game's like at all. Yes, this is going to be my first time doing anything related to the DLC. My hubby's done it, and he's, oof. Okay. Well. Oops. Ow. My problem with this armor is it's gonna make me overconfident. And like... totally just slack on things. she says, and then immediately takes way too much damage there. Death by hubris. That's exactly what's gonna happen. No, I'll probably have to switch to the sickness eater ones. Yeah. Oh yeah, better a bad trailer and brilliant game than the reverse. But like, honestly, if the final trailer that came out for this game was the only like exposure I'd had to it, I never would have fetched this game. It like it was just such flagrant trash and made the game come across as a racist mess. Yeah, Death by Hubris is absolutely the Titan way.
I'd have to leave something else behind.
It's how we function. Oh yeah, no, Al knows exactly what hubris means. She's just giggling about it. It's her favorite word at the moment. I'm wondering what cliff that's technically supposed to be that we just, like, neumed our way up.
Good for an old remedy.
Oh yeah, that's one thing that I should probably consider doing is, making a bunch of these. Oh, no worries. Wow, guys, 1.17 looks great.
Okay, that's a welcome, I guess.
Okay, that's a hell of a way to go ahead and drop the way the game's playing with light right now is just amazing.
You sure you'll be warm enough up here, Nora?
I've worked up a sweat from the climb.
Seriously though, someone get me this sky as a
You made it to the cut, Outlander.
Not that you'll stay long.
This is Song's Edge, biggest settlement in the cut.
That doesn't look healthy. Just gonna put that out there. That does not look healthy.
Smoke rising from the mountain. And the village, too. What's it for?
been gone a long time, but she will return. I must believe she will return.
Are you sure about that?
The young hunter has learned as I've seen big hunters drum. Sometimes, loss is the price of survival. In times like these, we must not forget the importance of ceremony.
Our shaman has abandoned us. Our chieftain has led our best to their deaths. Where should we find hope now?
This is pretty.
This'll come in handy.
Well, I mean, they said she about Ray, so. Oh.
Must be something big going on. Most of the village is moving towards that smoke.
I did not expect there to be that many people here. Okay. Cool. That's a lot of people. I'll take it.
Bad omen for the ritual.
Get ready for a rare sight, Nora. Bergrand, purveyor of necessities. Most of the time, the Banuk burn their dead, but not today.
Because the bodies couldn't be recovered.
Aye, a nasty business. All their best warriors lost. So they're getting a different kind of send-off.
Hey, Space, hey, Marga.
Grasp your grief, my hunters, and kill it! For our kin sees the fate all Banuk long for. Falling with their spears striking steel. Their struggle is over now. You have witnessed their spirits rise up into the blue sky and beyond to the blue light. But our struggle is only beginning. Soon, we will again take up the hunt against the daemon that frenzies the machines against us. And so I ask you, can you summon the courage of our fallen kin? Will you fight and die as well as they did?
My courage! My spear!
Our blood is in your teeth, Aratak!
We are Banuk. Our enemies. Our prey.
The Daemon. That frenzies the machines.
Machines that wiped out their best. And what do they want to do? Go back up there. Fools. A little advice. For free.
Aloy.
Aloy. I've been up here for 2 long winters, and I still can't make sense of the Banuk. Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans, Lyarrah, spouting on about spirits and demons up on Thunder's drum. So they march their Warwick up there, and half of them get slaughtered by machines. When Lyarrah vanished, I thought the crazy might have gone with her, but no. Here's Big Aratak, gearing them up to do it all over again.
And who are you?
You said you've lived out here for 2 winters?
Aye. Back home, some fur traders told me about this steel-forsaken heap of tents. Good location. Ripe for change. We were barely scraping by until this place started filling up for Lyarrah. A great prophet is coming, they said. I heard prophet. Honest mistake. Not that the Banuk are stingy, they just prefer to keep trade among themselves. We could get through to enough of them. We could really put this place on the map. Or at least on a map.
We?
Me and my daughter. My assistant, Varja. My assistant and my daughter. We seem to get along better as business partners. Her mother wanted me to show her a trade. She started tinkering with weapons. Say, when you need a break from this Banuk carry-on, stop in and see her. You're both, how do I put it?
Women?
No. Independent. Look for her at Long Notch, the easternmost Banuk camp.
Is Aratak a renowned
Women?
warrior around here?
He's a Warwick chieftain. His voice carries a lot of respect. Not that you hear much of it. Man talks about as much as a dead fish. But when he and Lyarrah came to town with their Warwick, it drew more Banuk to this little burg than I'd ever seen. Know what else I saw, Aloy? My own little trade route, stretching all the way back to the claim. Then, he goes and leads them off to their death at the claws of angry machines. So much for my best customers.
You got some weird priorities, buddy.
What are these Warwicks about, Bergrand? Some sort of tribe within the tribe?
Yeah, not like our clans back home. You don't get born into these things. They hold tryouts. Prove your best at something, and you
sounds good, Mark.
Get a place. Some Warwicks come and go. Some last as long as metal. The whole Banuk territory, Banur, is just a bunch of the biggest, oldest Warwicks.
I'm not sure if I'm less confused or more confused.
Well, here's the sure thing. Each Warwick has a chieftain and a shaman. They make the decisions. All well and good, except the chieftains are hard-headed, and the shamans have their heads in the clouds.
And Lyarrah is the one who spoke about this daemon?
That's right. Told Aratak and the others that it lives up on Thunder's drum, and they believed him.
But you don't.
Look, I don't know what Lyarrah found up there. A shaman's not going to talk to an outlander. The machines in the cut are getting more vicious, that's a fact. It could be because of the daemon, or it could be because they all got indigestion, for all I know. But Lyarrah's not around to explain. She took off, and no one knows why.
What is it about the Banuk you can't make sense of?
Well, everything.
He's awesome.
A hardship to endure.
Of course he
A
can't make
challenge
sense of him.
to survive.
Seems like they don't have much of a choice in a place like this.
Yeah. A land cold enough to crack teeth, filled with wild animals. You'd think they'd accept a little reasonably priced aid. Oh, believe me, I've tried to convince them. But a Banuk with nothing left to prove might just lie down and die.
Have you ever heard of a man named Silence? Tall, deadly serious, cables in his skin? Like a shaman?
I've heard that name once or twice, but always whispered. Like some boogeyman the Banuk want to forget. I'm not sure what went down, but I got the impression he messed with the Conclave. Or they messed with him.
Conclave?
All the most important shamans gather in Banur from time to time to keep up with the latest mumbo-jumbo. No idea how they all fit into one tent without those crazy headdresses getting locked up on each other. Araya's been to that shindig, but when I asked her what it's like, she just gave me a dirty look. So if you want to know more, you'll have to find her. And
See
make
if he...
her like you, I guess. Good luck.
I want to know more about this Damon.
It's crazy talk, Aloy.
Or there's something to it. Something connected to how the machines behave.
Then you need to find Araya. She was last seen headed for the mountains they call the Ice Rafts. I've heard only the shamans know the trail beyond those frozen peaks. But I do know where you could find her apprentice, Naltuk. He went north of the river, chasing rumors.
Rumors?
Not the good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow. Strange new structures. Some say a new machine, like no one's seen before.
Well, now I'm definitely interested. Thanks for the talk, Bergrand.
Don't mention it.
I wonder if Aratak could tell me more about Araya or Thunder's Drum. Might be worth a shot.
I do not want to hear this talk from you again. Doubt is heavier than a week's snow.
Forgive me, my chieftain. We will be ready for the next attempt.
But this will not be an attempt. It must be done. Do you understand?
My chieftain.
Good. Outlander, I suppose you wish to speak?
Araya knows about this Damon. Where would I talk to her?
She does a shaman's work. That is not for the eyes and ears of others. Certainly not an Outlander's.
There are other Weraks in Song's Edge too?
Yes. The village has its own life for all Banuk who need trade or shelter. After the war ended, it sprang up from what was once a campsite, quick as the bloom between frosts. Perhaps it will last until the Karja seek war again.
This Damon you talked about.
If you are hardy enough, you can venture out and see the signs yourself. It has changed the machines, made them fiercer, stronger.
But what is it?
A matter for the shamans to debate.
Did your Werak come from this place?
No, we rallied most of our hunters from across Banur to face the threat of the Daemon. But I was born here, and stayed to fight the Karja when others retreated into the mountains. A few of my old warriors remained with me, those who survived.
You're set on going back to the mountain?
I have put my word to it.
Even with the risks being so great?
The risk of what? Death? It would be a worse fate to bow our heads to the challenge and say too much.
Well, I guess that's it then.
Good. I prefer deeds to words.
Right.
Cranky, cranky.
Couldn't Sakuri spend her time fishing or scrubbing dyes or hunting? What purpose do her paintings serve?
I've hunted for many years. Never seen machines like those that belong to the Daemon.
You're looking strong.
Nobody has names, so they're not important.
I remember the red rays, Outlander. I know what outsiders bring to
Oh, calm down.
Deep in, silenced by rising waters.
You seem sad, stranger. I heard you mention a flood?
Yes. A sudden deluge, without rain or melt to explain it. I'm Lyarrah, the drummer of Deep Din. Or at least I was, until it disappeared under the waters.
Deep Din. What's that?
A hollow, carved out by the old ones. A chamber, a basin, and a musical instrument all at once. My life, my calling. I'd explain it by playing for you if I could. But its pipes are deep under the water now.
So Deep Din is a place and a musical instrument?
Yes. Pipes that carry a perfect tone beneath a sonorous basin. A wondrous edifice
I like
the old
her.
ones used to carry music far and wide. During the war, my father played the pipes to rally the Banuk against the Karja. I'm the drummer now, but our battles are few and far between. Mostly I play for the joy of it, or to remember my family. Of course, if the waters don't recede, what's the point of joy? Or remembering?
So the waters came fast.
One day it was dry. The next, the nearby river had risen and the entire basin was flooded. I don't understand it. There was no rain, not even any clouds, and yet the river rose higher than I'd ever seen it. And there it remains.
A flood without rain. That is strange. Where is this place? I'll have a look if I'm in the area.
Just northwest of here. Look all you like, but I don't see what good it'll do. The floodwaters aren't going anywhere. How does one ask a river to relent?
The Banuk of Song's Edge are our own breed, and we deserve a painter unlike any other. Blue light show us the way.
Hey, traitor. Those are freaking epic armor, jeez. Okay, so it looks like I need to hold on to my slag shine from here on out because they want those up here.
Machines.
Ooh, one of those had 250 in it. Nice. Also have points. I want Leia. We're gonna aim for that.
Blood saw to that.
When the old ones were fresh in their graves and our numbers were still small, it was she who led us through the frozen wastes. We also remember the ravenous tribe, who delighted in sucking the marrow from our broken bones. Everywhere Banukai and Hawerak fled, the ravenous tribe were never far behind. Seeking a way to defeat them, Banukai went into the wastes and let the wind whip her cheeks. And when the cold brought sleep, she dreamt of light. She saw it behind the world, a great calming sheet of icy blue.
Right.
And she saw something new. Herds of machines, each filled with the same blue light. When she woke, she knew which star to follow. She walked for many days and nights until she arrived at a temple built from sparkling ice. At the gates of the temple, she was met by the machines from her dream, who bowed to her as she entered. Inside, Banukai discovered the blue light bubbling from a hole in the snowy earth like a spring. "You bid me come," she said. "My people need aid. Will you provide it?" The machines whispered to Banukai. "We go where the light goes, for we are its chosen vessels. There is darkness in your heart. It cannot hold the light for long. Carry it to your people if you must, but the cost will be great." Banukai waded into the pool. The light reared like a nest of snakes and struck Banukai, piercing her skin, filling her up. Banukai did not scream, though she was in agony. Banukai did not collapse, though her limbs shook. She climbed from the pool and carried the light inside her. She marched toward home, and the machines marched behind her. As she walked, the light struggled to push its way out of her, but the machines were there to aid her. She sewed her body shut with their cables, patched herself with their metal, and kept the light within. When she arrived, the forces of the ravenous tribe had surrounded the camp. Although the light had left her with 1,000 wounds, Banukai charged. And because she held the light, the machines followed. The ravenous tribe killed many, but those in camp rushed to join the battle. They gathered pieces of the fallen machines and from them fashioned weapons. And it was with these that Banukai's people repaid the suffering the ravenous tribe had wrought upon them. When quiet descended, Banukai finally fell. The machines bowed their heads, and her werak wept. The light she'd held within her drifted from her wounds and rose to the sky, and for just a moment, before life left her, Banukai knew the truth of the blue light, and she felt peace. We remember Banukai, the first to crawl from the cave beneath the world, who brought the machines to us. When we speak the name of our tribe, we remember her. And we will not forget.
The first to crawl from the cave beneath the world. Interesting that they've managed to actually remember that part of the history. I feel like that's been lost on most of the other groups. Although I guess kind of you can hear the like a lot of them you wind up hearing something about that.
Some like to pretend the cut belongs to the Banuk. Don't listen. This land is yours if you can tame it.
But yes, thank you for that resub, Fazu. How are you doing?
Hunt with care near Stone Yield. It's crawling with bandits.
Casually steal stuff. Looks like there's a regular trader up here. I don't know what they're doing all the way up here, but okay. I also still can't help but feel like the ledges that we can grab onto look like they've got bird poop on them. Llamas. Oh my gosh, can I just drop down now, please? Thank you.
Quite a view you've got up here. It's a useful perspective. How fleeting we are when the world is so wide. From up here, you can see how the light paints across the land. Ever changing.
Mia!
All our marks will pass. That outlook sounds a little depressing.
Welcome, Mia.
Haven't met
Thanks,
many
Raiders.
artists, have you? Song's Edge needs new stories. I scrubbed its past off this rock to start anew, but a new start needs new colors. Fresh pigments, like none have seen.
Welcome in, Raiders. Hello, hello. How's it going? Yes, Fazu. So everything else in the game happens before the end that we played last week. The game actually, like, you keep any experience and everything you got during that, but the game actually bumps back to before that whole sequence happens when you go and continue anything. So that includes the DLC. But welcome. How's it going, Mia? How's it going, everybody? What were you up to?
Have you always been a painter? I've always painted. But I wasn't a painter until I was driven out of Banur. Up there, the markings are eternal. They paint over the same lines, the same colors, over and over. As a child, I learned from copying them. As I grew, my heart sank at the familiarity. All of us Banuk might as well be trapped in glacier ice. We have the look of life, but never really moving.
Interesting, okay.
These pigments you want.
Oh!
Where should I look for them? Salts gather at the edges.
Welcome, Joe! Hello, Raiders!
Crystals cling to the rocks.
How's it going? Mia, glad to hear that the bamboo farm's going well. And welcome in, Joe and Raiders. Okay, take care. Hope the internet clears up for you, Joe. Have a good evening. Thank you, Trey.
The Banuk rock paintings are impressive.
Thank you.
You want to know what they mean? That's not the right question, but I'll answer anyway. Some are called to the machines. The sacred shapes you see on metal casings, or on a cauldron door. Do the machines listen to the call?
I don't know. Others, like mine, are a call to the tribe. You could say inspiration or prophecy.
And sometimes even men listen, if the painting is loud enough. I'll see what I can find for you.
Seek out the vibrant ones. A spring of sudden color among snow or rock or metal. That's its own reward. But I'd reward you as well.
Oh, but yeah, welcome in, Raiders. Hello, hello. We are playing Horizon Zero Dawn. Specifically, we are currently playing the DLC, the Frozen Wilds. We are currently at the edge of Yellowstone National Park, but 1,000 years from now. This is a post-apocalyptic game set in the ruins of modern civilization, which was wiped out by swarms of robots. Our mission as the main character is to figure out why the machines that inhabit this world are slowly turning hostile. We did solve that over the course of doing the main game, but the DLC technically takes place before the ending that we did, so we are now back at it. Yes, this game has phenomenal world building. It comes up with all kinds of really, really exciting things, and just handles things very well. It's just amazingly gorgeous, and yeah, and we currently are setting off to try and figure out why it is that well, where the smoke over there is coming from, more or less.
Welcome, stranger.
Oh yeah, this is my first time on the DLC, but my second time on the rest of the game. It is completely gorgeous and my favorite game of all time. It is easily some of the best world building that I've ever seen, some of the most beautiful game. And unlike a lot of games, doesn't let the beauty stand in the way of the gameplay or vice versa. And it's honestly just really well written. I don't know. But yeah, anybody who's new here, welcome on in. I'm Lyarrah. Normally I'm a Minecraft player. I am playing this as a side thing because my Minecraft base this season is based off of a city that is in this game.
Outlander, wait a moment.
What can I do for you?
That weapon of yours, Outlander, that spear. I can see the blue light upon it.
This? It was made by an acquaintance of mine.
Ah, a shaman.
No.
The Mesa one, yep, Vidmaster.
More of a tinker?
A tinker does not understand the spark in the metal, the song in the metal like this. But it could be improved upon, modified with the help of the old ones. Far north of here there is a cave, a shaft in the snow. Within it is a nest of metal birds. Find a bird that hasn't been stripped by shamans past. Look for a rail inside it, the length of your spear. That's all I can tell you.
Get a rail from some metal birds in a cave. Sounds perfectly normal.
Yeah, that's an average day in your life, Aloy. Don't make too much fun of it. Also, the volcano that's active over there only went active within the last couple of weeks within the plot line, or couple months maybe. It is definitely implied that Yellowstone went off at some point during the last millennia, but let's see, does anybody else have a name over here? I don't think so. You can tell who's important and who's not by whether or not they have names. Ooh, what are you? Oh, interesting. Okay. So that's one of the pigments that we can gather. That's how it works in real life. No worries, me. Get some food. Yeah, that's where I'm heading after I'm done streaming. I know that much. We're streaming probably about another half hour, 45 minutes before,
roaming far from the camp.
Keep them together this time.
Then we wait. But I bet we'll see a stray.
All right, I'll keep watch tonight.
Well, you're all chattering, but you don't have the ability for me to talk to you. It really is 1.17, guys. There's goats. I gotta tell you, I got to encounter a goat in the beta for the first time a couple nights ago. Oh my gosh, there's squirrels too. And owls. I feel kind of guilty for shooting an owl though. But yeah, I got to encounter a goat, and they make vex noises when they headbutt you. I'm very, very disturbed. You're... Oh, of course he would, though. Why would Zap not support that? It's a good life goal. Okay, let's see. So... You're gonna go talk to her, and then I honestly want to do the lake bit during this. This I think I want to do. They make freaking vex noises, peeps. Squirrels. Exactly. Squirrels. Hey, Gav! Yeah, apparently Joe's internet was acting up, so he brought everybody here. I said I appreciated it and hope the internet clears up.
Outlanders. Carja Outlanders. What brings you Karja so far from your home?
There's good machine hunting in the cut. Danger, too. Some have a taste for both, and they pay people like me well to guide them. We've had a bad run this time, even after I brought this priest along to read the signs.
I did say the sun's light was cast quite red the night of the...
Not your concern, though, Huntress. May your arrows find their mark.
Okay.
One of these days, I'm going to take a holiday. Just don't know where.
I hope the ceasefire lasts. Got no stomach for killing other Karja.
Bergren said Araya's apprentice went north of the river. Hopefully not too far.
Whee! I am clattering something fierce. Anyway, there is reason I'm killing some of the animals when I run into them, and that is...
That must be Naltuk looking out at that. It looks like it's sending out a pulse or signal.
Okay. It's that I can trade them for things and I can use the meat to make potions. But this is a little bit more important. Okay. What? Hi.
Naltuk? Who are you? How did you find me?
Bergrand told me you'd be out here.
He's persistent. I've told that Oseram 1,000 times. I don't need to buy anything.
And I'm not selling. I just need to find Lyarrah.
Well, you won't. She's gone where only shamans can tread. She seeks guidance from the voice in the blue light. That is her task. And the task she gave me is to observe the daemon's work. To stop it spreading, if I can. But what can I do about these towers? In only a few weeks, they've sprouted throughout the cut. The daemon's energy pulses from them. Rallies the machines, even repairs them.
Aratak said this daemon was frenzying machines.
Look there. Those with the purple markings. They belong to the daemon. They're stronger, more dangerous.
I've seen something like this before. A corruption. But it wasn't from your daemon.
You have? Well, then you know more than I do. These towers, were they part of your corruption?
Those are new to me too.
Like I said, they empower the daemon's machines. They must be stopped.
Go back in time and save John Connor.
Will you tell me where Lyarrah went?
You ask a lot of questions.
Only when I'm not getting the answers I need.
There's but one voice Lyarrah wants to hear right now, and it isn't yours. I'm sorry.
All right, you want to stop the spread of the daemon's work? I know how to get started. With my bow and spear.
Outlander, wait. Won't you tell me your name?
Aloy.
Good. If you fall to the daemon's machines, at least I can properly recount your efforts to Lyarrah.
Confidence, but I won't fall. When I'm done,
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Interesting. Maybe I could override it.
Thought I saw another machine, but
pulse from the tower. Let's get some energy. Okay.
I like how the Sorry, my brain dropped out halfway through that statement. This area has a like deus ex of how to explain a way that I don't my stuff doesn't work here.
I felt that.
Can I get there in time? Nope. Not quite. Yeah, it's a good thing that stealth is how I prefer playing anyway.
If I can get to the tower.
I hear more raiders! Welcome, welcome. How's it going? Whoops! Oof. Oh, can we not? Can we not? Can I move, please? But yes, welcome on, Raiders. Hello, hello! I see Aubrey with you too. How we doing today? Okay, come on, come on, come on. Cool. Now we're done with that fight. Hey, how's it going? Go see about overriding this thing. Oh. I may have to change armor just for the sake of not having to hear that noise constantly. Can be overridden. Do I presume I want to override them, not destroy them? Seems to be the logical thing. That winds up being what the question boils down to, is like, do they stay over it?
let's talk about Lyarrah.
Okay, sure.
Seems I can take care of the machines and towers. The daemon's next.
You claimed its power for yourself somehow. Perhaps Lyarrah should meet you after all. What she truly seeks is hope. After what I just saw, you could show her that. She's in retreat beyond those mountains, the ice rasps. You'll have to walk the shaman's path to get there. You'll know you've reached the end when you come to a shrine. A great machine covered in blue gleam. Shamans who complete the path take a piece of it as reward. If you make it that far, you should too. You'll have earned it.
You said something about blue gleam at the end of the shaman's path?
Right?
That builds
Agreed,
on the
Vid.
bodies of machines in the oldest ice. We Banuk believe it's the stuff of the blue light, frozen as it escapes their shells. You might be more interested that merchants will trade well for it.
Bergren told me you're Lyarrah's apprentice.
In her absence, I serve the chieftain and his werak as an advisor, a scout, a speaker for the blue light.
A lot of responsibilities.
I don't know if I can live up to Lyarrah's example, but I have to try. I owe her that much. She took a chance on me. An aspiring shaman from the edge of the world. No one else would.
Were you with Lyarrah when they attacked the mountain?
I wish I had been.
He doesn't seem to have hair. Like, if you look at the back of his head,
I'm no
he looks
warrior,
shaved.
though, so she bid me wait. When Lyarrah and the chieftain returned, I saw them argue bitterly. I don't know what about exactly. Then she came to me, gave me my task, and left us.
How do I cross this shaman's path?
Go to the ice rasps. Then follow the markers through the ice caves and the waterfalls, and make the climb to the shrine. But be careful. The path is meant to be an ordeal, the final trial of a young shaman's training.
And I'll find Lyarrah at the end of it?
No. She goes further up, somewhere inside the mountain. If you see her, would you tell her, I have faith she will hear the voice again.
All right. I guess I'm off to the ice rasps to find this shaman's path.
Yeah, I know I won't have time to go through all that today. So let us see about the lake here. I'm loving the music up here though. Wow.
I'll tuck that away.
Well, that's... Alright, I should actually make some new arrows as we go here.
This must be the ruined land I was talking about. Deep in. Flooded too, like she said. Snow probably came from somewhere upriver. Follow the river, find its source. Seems simple enough.
Excuse me, you tripped over me. You do not get mad at me. When I was minding my own business in that bush, and you decided that you had to come be a pain in the butt to me. I hate snap moths so much. Hate them. They cannot mind their own business. Nobody was bothering you. Never mind that I was going to kill you in a few minutes, but... Well, that thing's seen better days. I hate snap moths so much. Hate them so much. So I think Julian just went outside with the dog. I'm not sure. Very confused as to why he just went outside in this. That's why. Okay, let's try this again. This time with less being mauled by alligators. Oh, hey, it's literally a dam and a reservoir. Okay. Well, that's cool.
These mountains must be the ice rasps. The shaman's path begins somewhere up above.
That is a darn cool archway. I could go on for a while about snap moss. Obviously. Follow the river upstream. Llamas. Goats. But yeah, clearly what she thought of as an instrument was a reservoir.
There. That must be where the water's coming from. Looks like something the old ones built.
Oh. That's one hell of a dam. Hey guys, what big dams would be near Yellowstone? It's on several systems, yeah, including PS4, which it's going to be free on PS4 and PS5 for 3 weeks starting on April 19th. Yeah, it's on PC as well.
Well, somebody wanted in. Nearly blew this entire ledge off just to get through the door.
Flooding detected. Evacuation recommended. Overflow basin compromised.
The overflow basin. Is that the den?
Oh, you gave him Sheva box?
Looks like a control center. What happened in here to start the water flowing? And there's our troublemaker. Doesn't seem to be as good at getting out as he is at getting in. These wires must run to the power source. The lock positions. Helpful. Another holographic interface. There must be some kind of code. Maybe I should try scanning objects in this area. Piece is missing. Not getting in here without it.
Alright, so okay, like how do we want to start this farewell thingy? We might be the last Satchel people to ever see this place. Yeah.
That Oseram must have forced his way through here.
Become trapped somehow. Okay. Sounds like a personal problem, bye. Oh my god.
Unless you're not one of those snack moths I saw outside, are you?
Are you alright?
You don't know how happy you just made me. For a moment, I thought my fire was snuffed. The forge gone cold. But nope, nope. Not old Gildan.
You're welcome. Wait. Start from the beginning. What are you doing down here?
Ow! My apologies. When you mostly talk to yourself, you can tell your stories in whatever order you like. There's an artifact in that storage room I simply must acquire. But as you may have noticed, the door won't budge. I took one of those roundish, ringy what's-its from the wall beside the door. No luck. So I had to go with that panel with the button. Even less luck. My gentle experimentation caused the chamber to flood a little. So I pushed the button again, perhaps a little too enthusiastically. Sparks and smoke. Now, obviously, I came here to investigate. My cautious footsteps may have contributed slightly to the collapse of a bridge. When the bridge began to collapse, I may have, for the sake of expedience, abandoned the cumbersome ringy what's-it to the waves. By the time I thought to give up the endeavor, the door had closed behind me. And thusly do we come to the present moment.
You said something about an artifact?
Indeed. That storage room is brimming with treasures from the old ones, but one in particular caught my eye. An intricate looking glass. I've only seen one such device before. My old mom brought one back for me from wherever she'd gone to that time. I remember holding it, staring into its face, seeing myself and my mother just over my shoulder, smiling.
And one of these looking glasses. It's in the storage room.
Oh, yes. I'm quite sure. I peered into that dim little chamber, and there it was. I've wanted to find one for so long, Yes, this time I'm sure I have.
Well, there's no way we're getting into that storage room without another ring. It's part of the locking mechanism that controls the door.
You don't say. Well, that's fantastic news. Marvelous, even. You've got two hands. I've got two hands. Perfect. My savior, my salvation, and if you like, why wouldn't you? Of course you will. My accomplice. Together, that ring is as good as ours, and with it, the storage room and its spoils.
Didn't you say you dropped the ring in the water?
Well, I'll grant you that adds a heretofore undiscussed level of complexity to the proceedings.
So you found the button that controls the flow of water.
Quite by accident.
And then you broke that button.
Also, quite by accident.
The panel's the only way to shut this place down, as far as I can tell. This isn't gonna be easy.
I love the writing of this game so much.
Filled, top to bottom. Would you be surprised to find the parts you need in there? I certainly wouldn't be.
So, we need to replace that ring and get into the storage room. Then I can fix the panel and shut this place down.
And I can finally wrap my fingers around that looking glass.
Okay, Gildan. How are we gonna get that ring?
2 sets of hands, girl. 2 sets of hands. Behind us lie a pair of enormous gates, but I believe the gates must be operated in tandem. Together, we can dry this place out.
Guess we better get started then.
I guess we better.
Oh my god.
Rough waters. No way I'd be able to swim.
Up ahead, girl. See the valve? Time to put our hands to use. I'll take care of this one. There's another valve on the other side to lock the gate in place. Would you mind heading across and doing the honors?
Not leaving me much of a choice, are you?
You know, I thought I saw some kind of tunnel up there. Might provide a means to cross the gap.
Yep.
You know, I'm reminded of the delve I undertook out near the claim.
Does he ever stop talking? Is that what dealing with me is like? I feel like that's about my level of doesn't shut up.
Tub of stagnant water. Charming.
I don't like that there's you know, healing stuff here.
Marvelous! You made it! Now grab that valve and give it a spin.
On it.
A little more now, and I should be able to get the blasted gate moving.
There. You should be able to lower the gate.
Huh? Right you are! Now, when I get this gate down, you'll need to turn the valve again. Ought to lock this thing in place.
One gate down.
Halfway through then, aren't we? To the second gate! A ladder is a rare and special thing, girl. Can depend on it to take you exactly where you need to go, and no further.
Like you, I assume.
I'd wager the valves for the second sluice gate are somewhere above us. Now, how are we gonna get up there?
Looks like I could jump across on that rickety rusting platform. I'll find a way up.
Lovely. Ooh, supply crate. Oh, that's lovely. Well, nope.
Current's too strong. I can't swim against it. It's even less refreshing than it looks.
Oh, did it just drop me where I need to go automatically? Or did it, no, it put me in an even worse spot, Joy. Okay, bye, Vid. Nope.
Nice jump. Nice. What am I saying? That was stupendous. Never seen such absolute disregard for personal safety.
Thanks, I think.
Oh, hey, there's a thing there. Hang on. Oh.
Blazing force, girl. Careful. Don't want you drowning in this ruin now, do we? Oh, you're close, girl. Just spring across the gap.
Hang on. I want to go back down real quick because I want to... stay on the thing.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Caught sellouts and runaway cowards. We see her. Cut it. I forgot the words. Yeah, look, we started off so strong and then it all just didn't focus. Well, that's sort of my MO. No. Spinning. We need one.
Ah, you're right above me. Just send that ladder on down.
Look out below.
Now, we've done this once before. Should be as easy as falling down a hole. If you take the valve on the other side.
If it's set up the same way on this side, I should look for an access tunnel.
This is my sort of delve.
I'm just waiting for the whole place to just, you know, explode anytime. Like there's gonna be something that's gonna come attack us before this is done.
Uh-huh, Gildan. Okay, Gildan, turn the valve.
It's not working! Damn thing's too heavy. Glance behind me, would you? See anything big and, broken?
Looks like part of the counterweight broke off. If I can get up there, my weight might be enough to get it moving again. Hang on, okay? I've got a plan. I need to get up higher. Could climb up that wreckage. That's pretty much what I do now.
I could climb up that wreckage. That's pretty much what I do.
I can't jump straight to the counterweight from here. But I could climb higher, get above it.
Nope. Ow. Oh. Well, apparently, luckily did not just kill myself there, but... But yeah, no, Aloy is one of my favorite characters in anything ever. She's, I love her. There we go.
Going down.
I like how I'm enough weight to make the difference on it. Oh.
Got it. We're good to go.
You were a sight to see. Bounding from metal rust trap to metal rust
Oh
trap.
no.
Still a bit of water, but low enough, wouldn't you say? Now then, where's that ring?
Good question. Well, at least I should be able to swim now.
Snap maw! It's a snap maw! Very, very big snap maw!
Yep.
I see it, Gildan.
Very big, very, very big!
Just stay out of the way.
About what I was expecting to see. It's just like wandering away.
It's dead.
Marvelous. So, the ring. Maybe if you pry its jaws open and reach inside, I can't look.
What a whiny baby he is. How am I even supposed to get down there? Also, see, snap balls are easy when you're dealing with one at a time. It's when you're trying to deal with many snap maws that they become a freaking headache. The only snap maw in the game with the sense to go, Aloy's here, maybe I shouldn't be. That is completely fair.
You were right. This thing did swallow the ring.
That's the old Gildan intuition in action. It's never led me astray. Sure, its chosen routes can be a bit circuitous, but never mind. To the storage room.
We drained
to the
enough water for what
spoils.
we need to do, but I wonder if I could empty out the whole dam.
Hmm. You? Seriously, like, this place is like the essence of the word rust bucket.
I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait! Almost there!
How are we supposed to get over there?
Soon I'll hold the looking glass in my hand.
Oh.
Just like Mom and I used to.
Really? That killed me? today on Why Did That Kill Me? Right, Graham. We keep dying of, like, the smallest drops today. She might need water. Oh, okay. I don't know. Maybe Crow's outside being a pest. No, it's probably that German Shepherd puppy.
Oh, what's in here? More old world treasures, perhaps? This place is full of surprises. Do we have a look?
Didn't you want to get into the storage room?
I do. Fervently. But, well, I got time to poke my nose in if you did.
Do, but I wonder if I could empty out the whole dam. Pipes, valves. All right, time to get the flow going to the right place.
I say this as a man typically enamored of complexities, but this looks...
Yo, Shelly, I'm trapped in the servitor alley over here. Got in this morning, and as usual, that's one half-baked chrome bolt was bumping up against the lock entry door in the reservoir room, moaning about the requiring entry and the totality of the facility. Between its robot voice and those weirdly grindy sounds its limb makes, the acoustics remind me of a track from the less accessible German post-punk bands. I've told them every night the pipe network decouples so that the reservoir can refill, and every morning it has to be reset manually. All you have to do is turn the valve thingies so that the water flows directly in the pump. The rest of my servitors seem to get it, but this guy won't stop bugging out. I mean, I know we're supposed to be the on-site advisors, but this is getting ridiculous. Do I have to scratch the instruction in their stupid shiny faces?
Looks like it might be a little much for me.
Don't worry. I think I've got this.
Music to my ears. To each job, its proper tool. Toothpicks make horrible arrows, as the saying goes.
Oh.
That's not quite right.
You got a competent mind, girl. A mind for nuance and finesse. Not I. No, indeed. Not old Gildan.
I'm just turning them in the wrong direction entirely.
This job demands a certain degree of patience, doesn't it? I'm afraid I inherited my mother's restlessness.
There, that should do it. We should head back. See if that's what you have the rest of the way.
Got it working, did you? Of course you did. Never met a conundrum you couldn't unconundrum, have you?
The door's open. Guess it's sealed because of the flooding.
Would you look at that? Ha! You've drained this place completely. Could be that this old ruin is hiding a few more secrets down below. Of course, that storage room still awaits our perusal. I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait!
He's gonna die.
Almost there!
Him running's gonna break something and he's gonna die.
Soon I'll hold the looking glass in my hand. Just like Mom and I used to.
Poor dumbass just misses his mummy. I know that's a perfectly reasonable one to have wanted to add. Woo. Okay, what have we got? We've got left, up, down, right. Down, up, right.
What are you doing with your hands there, girl? I can't believe that worked. I thought you'd lost your mind, tickling the empty air like that. Where is it? Where did it go?
I mean, this is it. We get to play together, what, maybe 2 more times? Nah, shells. Farewell tour!
Could have sworn I saw one in here.
For like 6 months. Bands do it all the time. For our adoring fans, it's not that hard to stay in touch, Shelley. We could practice in holospace. People always say that.
Can't have imagined. I doesn't imagine.
Okay, let's fix the panel and shut this place down.
A huge supply crate. Yeesh.
I know, I saw it.
Gilden? Everything okay?
I was so sure I saw it. The looking glass. I was so sure. Right there in the window. I was... Of course. Trick of the light. Nothing at all.
I'm sorry, Gilden. It must have meant a lot to you.
Oh, well. Much as any artifact of the old ones would mean to me, really. It's fine. I'm fine. Besides, what are the spoils compared to the delve? That's why we do it, girl. The delve, not the treasure. And what a delve it was! Ugh. By the great blazing forge, I'll never forget that. Now then, I believe we have some repairs to make. Oh, that's a whole lot prettier, isn't it? What does it mean?
It means it worked.
By the forge! Ha! You are a wonder! Do you hear that often? I'll hazard a guess you do.
I've heard something like that once or twice.
Oh, she's modest now. A master of the arts of the old ones, a delver to shame the entire claim, and she wants to be modest. Ha!
It's not like I did it alone, Gilden.
No.
You're being way too nice to me, Aloy, but...
So what's next for you? On your way back to the claim?
And deprive the people of Song's Edge the story of this encounter? Perish the thought! I'll stay there a while longer. But a story is best told by all who encountered it. Come and lend a hand, won't you?
Overflow basin empty. Interior accessible. Minimal flood damage.
Sounds like the basin is dried out too. Maybe I'll take a look.
Another adventure so soon? Whew, you're braver than me. But there was no question of that.
But yeah, no, people can't see the stuff. It's only people with focuses who can. It's a certain amount of like the random lights they can, but overall, nah.
Water's lower. And going by that sound, I think Lyarrah's already at the den.
So we'll go finish up this quest and call it for the evening there. Oh, hi. To Shelley Guerra Mackenzie from Laura Vogel, subject to missions droid. Okay, girl, you're never going to guess what happened in my home last night. First thing, I hear this sound like a herd of killer bees escaping out of a tin can. Then there was this weird light through the trees. I was totally hoping it was aliens, but no, it was one of those old blue spectrum LEDs. Looked super creepy in the snow. As I got closer, I heard some Yahoo letting out this weird guttural man shriek as if he was doing some macho primal screen therapy. You know, with 1,000 RPMs between his legs. Said Yahoo was none other than Dodd Blevins, our new director of security, or whatever his $20 title is. He was actually riding an old snowmobile. They're like 1,000 times more polluting than any combustion era car. My expert professional opinion, Blevins is a grade A douche canoe. I decided not to stick the security bot on his Lyarrah. After all, he's practically your boss for the next 2 weeks. But Shells, you might want to take your bathroom break now because you're going to lose it when you find out what I did instead. I was standing right near one of the trail signs. I could tell Blevins was headed for me, so I reprogrammed the sign to swap directions between Fairy Falls and Purple Mountain. Wicked, right? You never guess. You never get a snowmobile up there. I hope he bailed out hard and had to walk back to the lodge. Guess I'll be filing my very first incident report before this whole thing shuts down forever. I could let it slide like usual, but then what's the fun in that, Shells? Where's the fun? Oh my god. That's beautiful.
Sounds getting louder. She wasn't kidding about the sound.
Well, I would love to enter the basin, but
let's get on with it.
oh, hi! Why was one of you behind me?
fascinating, if they weren't looking for me.
I wish she didn't have a friggin' eye, because I know that that's a weak point, but...
I think I'm in the clear.
Yep, I think they did clear off, so... Oh, no, they're back. Oh my god, can I actually hit aim, please? I like the synchronized animations there. Can I get out of here, please? Thank you. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. I would love to drop down in there, and I will momentarily, but, you know, trying to not die first. Yeah. Gotta be of the armor. Makes my life a little easier.
Must be the entrance to this den.
There momentarily. I could have sworn that there was one more of those, but whatever.
Cold. Very cold. I get it.
This is awesome. Dear nobody, the auto cars are on their way. Mine will take me to my apartment in Cody. Hers will take her to the vertiport. She brought her luggage with her to work today. Everything she owns packed into 2 little suitcases. She's wearing the fanciest outfit I've ever seen her in. It's her mom, she says. She bought me this outfit, if you can believe it. Normally, like, who cares? But, I don't know. She's already dealing with a lot. We walked through the dam today, listened to all those tapes, read all these messages. And maybe this is one of those sign my yearbook that we'll never lose touch things, but I'm not scared of losing Lyarrah anymore. We're family. We didn't inherit each other or settle on each other. We chose each other. No amount of distance, no number of jerks in bad suits or obsequious robots are going to tear us apart. So listen, on the off chance that someone ever actually does stumble on these things, here's the truth. There was this band called Concrete Beach Party, and for a second it was the best band in the world. And you, whoever you are really, really lucky because you're the only person who ever got to hear them. See you never, the last girls on Earth. This place is gorgeous. Hi.
You look happy to be playing again.
I don't know what you did, but the water drained in the snap of a short song. What do you think of the music?
I've never heard anything else like it.
That's because there's no other place with such resonance, such intonation that rattles your ribs with its power. And of course, no one else knows these pipes like I do. I learned them by ear before I could walk, strapped to my father's back. Thank you for draining the waters. Not just for myself, but for my ancestors and their songs. Please, take this as a token of our gratitude.
This place is so cool. Genuinely, like, nice. Snazzy. Also, I'm glad that this place just constantly resets you back to the local quests instead of trying to reset me to the mainland quests.
Live from the illustrious Overflow Basin Studios, it's Concrete Beach Party! A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4! Court sellouts and runaway cowards, we've seen your
I will always love the little parallels they put in between the old world and the new in this. Just like the little things they put in like that. None of it was good, quite as good as reading Elizabeth's journals while getting the final bit of the game done, but there's definitely been some real good bits to it. Alright, let's get up. I got scared I was hearing more sap moss. I was like, no, please, can we not? Alright. Hop over here to the save point and we'll head on over to Raid Evil. Yeah, no, the writing on this game, there's just nothing else like it. Oh, alright, so we're gonna go ahead and head on over to Raid Evil Notion. If you are not used to hanging out at Jackbox on Saturday nights, there's usually some foul language and everything, but it is a very, very fun place to be. You know I wouldn't take any place else. No matter what, thank you everybody for hanging out tonight. If you're new around here, we're going to be continuing to do more side stuff on here on Saturdays other than next Saturday because it's stream weekend, and of course, you know, everything else going on in the Discord. But yeah, thank you for hanging out. We will continue this soon. Take care everybody. Toodles!